I don't think this Benghazi thing is a scandal or a conspiracy. I think it just shows an incredible level of incompetence from the federal government. But even worse, it speaks to the new culture of America. I got to tell you, I'm completely appalled and stunned that when our ambassador and those at the embassy in Benghazi called the people up the line and said, we are under attack. We are going to die if somebody doesn't help us. That our response to that was, oh, dang, boy, we hate that, but you know what? We don't have anybody like real close by, so it's going to take a little time to get there, and you know, it takes a lot of gas, and you know, those jets, and you know, we really need some more intelligence on the ground. I mean, you guys are looking out your windows, and so you know, sorry. You know, I'm a big action flick guy. I've loved the war movies about our country in every war we've ever been in. And do you remember that mantra that we had as Americans and as our military had? No man left behind. Well, guess what? That's not our culture anymore. And unlike Obama, I'm not going to say, well, it's this guy's fault or that leader's fault. No, 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 no. It's our fault, because you know what? That's who we are now. We're chicken. We're chicken, and we'd rather let somebody else die rather than risk our lives to go in and try to save those people. And in some of the movies, it used to show us in the old days, the good old days, we'd even go in there to drag out their dead bodies so they wouldn't be abused by the people. You know, Chris Stevens, his body was dragged around the streets of Benghazi. But hey, our new culture says, hey, we can't risk any more lives. The point I want to make with this, though, is with Obamacare. Because in the midst of all of this, we have Obamacare coming at us like a freight train. And it makes me think, gosh, if our culture has changed to the point where we let something like this happen to our people in Benghazi, what does that say is going to happen with Obamacare? I mean, we may have people dying in the streets, but hey, if it's not me, if it doesn't affect me personally, then not a problem. Forget that no man left behind thing. And Obama, listen, as Obamacare goes south, first of all, I know the number one issue with that. If problems mount, the press, most Americans will say, actually the only issue will be, we have to protect Obama's legacy. We can't let him take the blame for this. And yet, Obama, who is happy to call it Obamacare, again, as the problems mount, he'll probably just say, well, hey, I'm just like you. I get the news from the paper. We'll get to the bottom of this.